All right, hey Pisces. So you guys, I'm doing a ghosted read to kind of close out the 2021 year, and we're going to see if you should be carrying this into 2022, this connection that comes through here, you guys. So you're going to know this is your read by your energy and who this person is. And if that doesn't resonate, check your other placements. And if you guys are new, welcome. I do hope that you'll subscribe if you like my energy. All right. So we're also going to get the purpose of this connection. So the purpose of why you met this person just as well. And to see what the takeaway is on your behalf and this person's. All right. So let's just jump in and see who we're talking to. All right, so I feel like regardless of kind of what's happened, this person, you're not tripping over them. You're really not, okay? I feel like, on one hand, there's a lot that you want to say to this person. We have the Queen of Swords coming through in reverse, so you could be feeling a little cold-hearted when it comes to this person. But I don't feel like you're letting this person, Pisces, deduct from how you feel about yourself, your confidence, your esteem, and your motivation to just, it's like whatever it is, what it is, right? You got the Page of Swords coming through, and that could just be your confirmation of you coming here, kind of trying to see what is going on with this person, with the dynamic. It could be too that you can feel their energy around you. It could be that you're just spying on them, or you can feel or know that even if they ghosted you, you can still feel their energy kind of lingering. So I just kind of feel like that's where it's at. I almost feel like you have more negative feelings and emotions towards this one person. It's like, yeah, I do have something to say to you, but you're not taking away, you're not killing my vibe, right? So let's see who this person is. All right, so we have the Chariot card is Cancer, and we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through. All right. So I feel like this person, what I'm going to say is this person's probably feeling a more deep connection towards you. And that could be one of the reasons why they've pulled their energy back, because I'm seeing a lot of deep past life connections coming through here. And the Chariot card too is a card of success and protection. All right. It's also a card of victory and moving forward, but it's almost like this person has some heavy, heavy energy and feelings towards you. I hate to kind of tear through the read, but I have a feeling that this person's probably scared of the dynamic in a little ways. All right, so let's just see how they feel about you. How does this person feel about Pisces? The Ace of Wands. So wanting to come through, wanting to communicate. All right, wanting to kind of work things out. So the Five of Swords, when the Five of Swords shows up, you guys know this is conflict, but it's also resolution. It's extending the olive branch. Hey, can you take me back? Hey, would you accept me back? The Ace of Wands is going to be a depiction of new beginnings. If I reach out to you, will you accept that? You have the Lovers card coming through just as well. So this person, I just feel like their feelings are all wrapped around you. And you guys might be like, yeah, fucking right, whatever. If they felt like that, they wouldn't ghost. But, when people are afraid of feelings and they're afraid of emotions and they're afraid of loss and they're afraid of love, that's how they respond. And it's probably because this person's never really felt like that when it comes to somebody. And you could be sitting up in this in your energy, Spicy, giving them the world, and they're like, it's too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? But let's see why they ghosted. Why did this person ghost? Why did they ghost? All right, so we have the Five of Cups, remembering the past, the Queen of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups. So here's what I'm going to say. It's almost like this person. I don't feel like, this card dropped in reverse, and I'm going to keep it there for a second, because what I feel is happening is this person is not emotionally available. All right, this right here is the Queen of Cups in reverse is it's gonna be the embodiment of codependence, but I don't feel like that through this. What I feel the Queen of Cups is kind of referencing is somebody from the past, so lack of emotional availability. I feel this person is still stuck on the past when it comes to a situation, and it's almost like if I choose Pisces, it might block this other person from coming back. It's almost kind of like they're They have deep feelings for you. And if it's not waiting for somebody of the past, it's referencing a situation that they're not over from the past. It's a not emotional available. They're not being emotionally available to you right now, because they know that they have some things to get over when it comes to their past situation. It could be too that they've lost somebody. I know that death card isn't here, but I almost feel like this person, they could be suffering some sort of loss. All right. And that's not going to be for everybody, but, this right here is like, it's kind of remembering too the pains of the past. So when we go through shitty experiences, what comes up is, I don't want to experience that feeling ever again. But you can't compare, um, for me, I mean, and I don't know, maybe you feel differently, but for me, you can't compare the feeling of new love, new emotion, new energy, to loss. I mean, the feeling of receiving and being on the receiving end it much more outweighs, um, the experience of loss. It's better to have loved and lost than not at all, right? And that's just kind of what I feel. But this person definitely needs to transmute some, sad energy, some negative energy when it comes to their own past. So let's see what the purpose is of you guys coming into connection. The purpose of this connection. Justice. We have balance, karma, rewards, success. You got the Hierophant with order and rules. And look at that. The Eight of Cups coming in reverse is all about coming back around. So a connection that's coming back through. And that's definitely showing because, learning from past mistakes, failures, and wounds. It's almost like this person has jumped the gun. All right. And this right here is all about balancing karma. It's almost like you're here to show this person that just because, something happened to you in the past doesn't mean you need to reflect that energy back onto me. That's not what I'm about. But, I do feel like you're within your rights to give this person a piece of your mind. I almost feel like you can telepathically give this person a piece of your mind, and they're going to be on the receiving end of that. And that could actually delay this person returning to you, but it doesn't mean that they're not coming back. Okay. The purpose of this right here is order, it's rules, it's stability, it's karma, it's balance. I feel like you guys are here to put each other in on a spiritual even kill right here. So let's see what you're supposed to take away from this connection. What you're meant to take away from this connection. Here's what I'm going to say. If you were quick to act to any sort of anger with this person's kind of diminishing energy, the Knight of Pentacles is thinking before you speak. It's kind of like withholding. Don't jump the gun, before, you might lash out. And I feel like we're all kind of guilty of doing that here and there. You got the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups, and it's almost, what I feel is it is your turn. If you have felt like when's it my turn? I feel like Spirit saying you're going to have that feeling again, regardless of whether you choose this person, when they come back. And I do feel like they'll be on the return here. But the Knight of Pentacles, I just feel is more about thinking before you speak, because you're not the only one that holds on, that has wounds. I shouldn't say holds on, but you're not the only one that's gone through wounds. You're not the only one that's had wounds. All right. And, you got celebrations, you got happiness, and it is in your favor. All right. It might take you a little, bit to think, about the whole dynamic, when it comes to this connection. This person's holding on to some hurt and some pain. And I do feel like when they come back around, you guys will be explained that. But it's like just kind of thinking before you act, okay? Because that Queen of Swords, she's just kind of jumping out. Like, you might feel a little cold-hearted now, but I feel, if you give this person the opportunity to kind of explain, I feel like you'll see a bigger picture behind their disappearing act. So let's see what they're supposed to take away from this connection. The King of Swords, coming through in reverse would show, a depiction of inhonesty. So what they're supposed to be learning from this connection is to open up. When you have somebody that you're kind of sharing heart space with, you can't protect your peace and not think that somebody else is not going to get hurt. They're supposed to be coming back through as a form of truthful, honesty and integrity. All right. Speaking and setting clear boundaries. So what they're going to learn from this connection is it doesn't work when you don't set clear boundaries. All right. They're going to learn how to communicate. This is a communication card. You don't just get to have your way with me and then take off. You don't just get to have your way and leave. All right. This person's actually going to learn through you and through karma and through justice, Shit don't work like that, man. Not here, not now. Especially with whoever's coming through here, whoever's still here. You're like, I don't put up with that shit, man. And I won't. I won't stand for it because I deserve better than that. And that's what this person's gonna take away from this. That they need to actually be more open, honest, and realistic with people. All right. So let's see if they're coming back in the next 30 days. So we have the Hangman card coming through with the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. All right, I kind of feel like this is going to be a split way. I feel some of you guys are just kind of done. You don't want to entertain this anymore. All right, and you are within your rights to do that. The world, you know, the world card is about cycles that have ended. It's rewards. It's also completion. But it could be too that, you know, what I feel is I do feel like they are going to return. But I feel like for a small few, you're just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear their bullshit. I don't want to hear their excuses. But, you know, either way, it's because that's what you choose. All right. And I feel like for those of you who want the opportunity to have this person explain, and for you to kind of transform your cold-heartedness, maybe some colorful words, it is going to come back through. I really feel, you know, the wish fulfillment is getting what you want out of this. All right. Some of you guys want the cycle to be closed. Some of you guys, I feel, aren't ready for that. Right. So let's get some initials and see who we are talking to. Just remember the initials are just a side note. So if your initials don't show up, that's fine. All right, we have E, L, U, P, C, and R. Pisces, if you guys decide to have a celebration for New Year's, please be careful. Take it easy. I love you guys. Happy New Year.